Peace and greetings. This is Artis, and this is the Artis Smith Yoga Podcast. Looming threat of hell was always there, when you're a kid in church. They're always talking about, hey, if you don't do this, you don't do that, you're going to hell. That's kind of the thing that's one of the reasons why I separated from that ideal, right? My sister was a gymnast when she was younger. For a short period of time, and she would come home, and they had stretching exercises that they would do, and I later I later discovered that these stretching exercises that they were doing were very, very similar to yoga. And so when I was small, when I was a boy, we would do lotus, we would do headstands, we would do handstands, we would do a number of different stretching exercises that directly relate to yoga when I was a kid. So my body got kind of, and I enjoyed that kind of thing. And so fast forward to when I was in my, we'll say, how old was I? Probably has to be my early 20s, because I was working at this Indian restaurant. So it's called the Mogul. But before the Mogul, a really close friend of mine, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to put his business out there in the streets, but when we took about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 hits of acid one night, and he had this book. It's called The Science of Self-Realization. So we took these like 2 or 3, I don't know, 4 or 5, I don't know how many hits of acid it was, but it was a lot. And so we took this acid and we started reading this book, and we started passing it back and forth and reading it and looking at it and and we were just like overcome with this concept of self-realization. We were overcome with the concept of you doing the spiritual work yourself, you looking within yourself and doing that through meditation and through mantra. And so we had become very, very involved in it.